Once your loan file is complete, you've completed all the required information for the loan application, you're then ready to send your disclosures to your customer. Those are called e-disclosures. And in Encompass, to generate your e-disclosures, you're going to click on the e-folder button at the top right-hand side of the screen. Click on e-folder. Then it's going to bring up the Encompass e-folder, and you're going to want to click on this button that says e-disclosures. Once you click on e-disclosures, it's going to give you a list of plan codes. And what plan codes they are a code that will go out and generate the required disclosures for that type of loan file. So you'll click on your plan code, and then you're going to click on Order e-disclosures. Encompass is going to do a quick audit of the file to make sure that all required fields are completed before you can request your disclosures. So you'll see if there's any error messages or required fields that are missing, they're going to populate here in red. So you'll see it's telling me that the property usage type is required. It's going to show me the field ID, and if I click on that field ID number, it's going to take me directly to that field in my Encompass file. And then I can simply populate that field with the necessary value, and then I can generate my e-disclosures again. So I'll go here and go back to the e-folder, click on e-disclosures. It's going to bring up my plan codes. I'm going to go ahead and select fixed rate FHA open term. Click on Order e-disclosures. Going to only give you warnings. These are recommended, but they're warnings. They're not required fields. The case assignment date, for example, on an FHA, you're always going to see that because the FHA case number isn't generated until it's in processing. And then anything else, this e-consent, you may or may not have received it. Please keep in mind that when you do send your disclosures to your customer, the first thing they will be required to do is accept our e-consent. So you don't need to worry about that as well. So I can go ahead and click on my Order e-disclosures button. And that's going to go out and generate all the documents required for the e-disclosure package. This might take a few minutes, so you got to just sit and be patient and let it generate all the documents. Once it's prepared all the documents, you'll be presented with the document dialog box here, and it's going to show you all the documents that it generated for this package. If there's any documents in here for any chance that you don't need, you can simply just uncheck the checkbox and it will not include that particular document in your package. I'm going to go ahead and include everything, and then the next thing you want to do is if you're going to print the documents, you can print them if you're having them hand signed or wet signed. Otherwise, you'd want to click on the send button. The send button will send the documents electronically to the customer for e-signatures. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that method. So I'm going to click on send. And that may take a few minutes for that to generate the send disclosures dialog box, but once it's prepared, it'll go ahead and give you this dialog box, and you'll see at the top it's going to say who it's going to send the disclosures to. So our borrower, it'll automatically default to their name, their email address, and their phone number. You want to make sure that this phone number is their cell phone number, because what's going to happen is they're going to receive a security code through text message in order to e-sign their documents. So you want to make sure this is a cell phone. If you drop down this number in this box, if it's not the cell phone number listed, you can click on the enter new number and you can put in any phone number that they would like to use. The next person it's going to send to is our Consumer Connect, our loan officer. I have this one set to a test user called Consumer Connect. So this would be the originator. The loan officer is going to get also an email for documents that the loan officer needs to sign in the package as well. And normally their number would be listed here too. So I'll go ahead and put my number in there. Down here in the text box, it's going to give the information to the customer. This is the body of the email that's going to be sent to your customer. If you want to let them know, in here you will need to create a user account and password before signing your documents. They will need to create a username and password account at our Consumer Connect website before they can sign their documents, and then they'll receive the text code, the security code through text. In this body of the email to the customer, there will also be a list of the documents that there are no need to return. Those would be informational. And then the next would be all the documents that need e-signatures, and then the last one at the bottom would list the one that needs, they'll see on the website the one that needs to be wet signed. If the customer needs help on how to walk through the e-signing process, there's a video in the email. There's a link, and it's a very comprehensive video that will walk the customer through exactly what they need to do to create their account and e-sign their documents. So it's right here. Click here to watch a video. When the customer is ready to e-sign, they're going to click here to visit the website. They must use this link inside of the email to create their account, because this link links their user account to this particular loan file. A customer could have one user account and we could do 3 or 4 loans with them, but they need to have a link to each individual loan file. So make sure when the customer receives their email, they're clicking on this link that says click here to visit the website in order to sign their documents. Then the next thing you do is just click on send. It's going to indicate that the originator needs to sign some documents. I'm going to click on OK. You'll see the progress bar showing you the overall progress of sending the package. It'll take a few minutes to go ahead and send that whole package to the customer. And once that's completed, you'll get a confirmation message that the package was sent. Okay, then you'll get a message that says email has been sent to the originator. If you are the originator, I'm doing this as a non-loan officer, so you would be prompted to sign your documents. Otherwise, if somebody else is sending these out for you, you'll get an email to go ahead and sign your documents. So I'm going to click on OK there. I'll let this close out. And then once that's done, the borrower received an email, the loan officer received an email. Now the documents are ready to be signed. And I'm going to show you that process in a separate video.